Ladies and gents, welcome to the Rev Check. Today's car is more of a French one, the DS9. Let's check it out.
Back in the days, DS was the premium line for Citroën cars. But in 2015, it became an own brand, determined to build premium quality cars. Until now, they only had 2 SUVs in their portfolio.
The thing I really like about the car are the headlights. Not only do they look cool, but they also have these moving parts on the inside that can therefore adapt the light, though if you're driving into curves. That is of course an homage to the first DS that had that cornering light back in the 50s. So that was a real novelty back then.
As you might expect, at first glance, the new DS9 doesn't have very much in common with the old Citroën DS.
Back here you will find another reminiscence to the old DS, and that is that positioning light right here. The DS had the indicators up there, but today you're not allowed to put them that high anymore, and that's why those are just positioning lights, but still a nice detail. Another thing I really like about the DS9 is the integrated door handles right here. I know only a few years ago you would find such door handles only on very expensive cars. And now you will have that right here. You press the button, they pop out, and then you can get in. So the interior is really high quality. You can tell that there is a lot of leather. Good, the color is not exactly my type of choice, but you can also choose other ones. Apart from that, you have very nice stitchings here, and everything looks high quality and somewhat, haute couture, and that's what DS wants to have, like cars that represent haute couture. You can also tell that if you use the start-stop button, that by the way is here in the middle, then an analog clock will pop up and also enhance that feeling of haute couture you get when you sit in that car. Under the hood of our test car you will find a gasoline engine with 180 horsepower combined with an electric engine and 110 horsepower. So it's a hybrid, namely a plug-in hybrid, so you can charge it via a socket. It can go up to 48 kilometers of range purely electric according to WLTP. Talking about charging, that will take 1 hour and 45 minutes, no matter if you charge it at home or at a charging station at your workplace or somewhere else. And then the car will be full again, so in theory you can use it to go to your workplace fully electric and then back and charge it at home.
Prices for a hybrid DS9 start at around €52,800 in Germany. The car is also available as a pure gasoline version with 225 horsepower starting from €47,550.
Let's talk about the general driving impression. DS claims that the glass is thicker than it usually is with other cars, so you will have a really well insulated interior. And what better place to check that than the German Autobahn? And I have to say, we're driving like 130 right now and it's quite silent in here, so I guess they were right about the glass. I really like it.
At 4 meters 93 in length, the DS9 offers a lot of space for driver and passengers.
Another nice feature the car has is that you can preserve battery capacity. You can do that via the touchscreen right here, so you can choose either like 10 kilometers or 20 kilometers or the full maximum range of around 48 kilometers. That way, if you end up in a big city where you know you're only allowed to drive purely electric without emissions, you can preserve the range and then switch into EV mode once you get there.
The DS9 comes with a lot of standard equipment such as a navigation system, active scan suspension and active LED headlights.
My final verdict: DS is trying to build cars that are high quality. And I have to say, the DS9 does fulfill that promise. It is a car that has no major weaknesses. The design is really striking. The only thing I would prefer is that chrome right here was also available in high polished black, just like that grille here. In the inside, also nothing to complain about. The only thing I didn't like about our test car is the red leather, but of course that is also available in different colors. So all in all, you have a car that features a lot of things and has a decent price. For me, that's a thumbs up.
Apart from the questionable choice of colours, both inside and out, the DS9 is a solid limousine with that extra touch of high quality. With that car, you almost feel like you're strolling on the catwalk in Paris.